Welcome, everybody, to your TwitWow Stardom recap show. We have got one show to watch today because there has only been one Stardom show that's happened since last Thursday, and that is the June 8th Korakuen show. Stardom's Korakuen shows are almost always quality, and this is no different. This does not break that rule. We have got four consecutive matches opening this show that we agreed were fun enough for us to react to. We were enthusiastic about enough for us to react to. And so I am actually pretty excited about reacting here today because these matches look really fun. And because it is undercard matches, we're not going to be here for like 2 hours. So I am going to just pull up the list of matches that we're doing real quick, read them off, and then we'll get into the first one. So, first off, we've got Yuna Mizumori versus the rookie Emma Maishima. Then we've got Rion versus Akira Kurogane. Then we've got an 8-woman tag match, which is Hazuki, Koguma, Kikyo Furusawa, the rookie, and the other rookie, Yuria Hime. So we've got a more recent rookie teaming with a rookie that debuted in January, as well as FWC there, versus the fantastic God's Eye team of Hina, Kiyoka Kotatsu, Saki Kashima, and Tomoka Inaba. Honestly, I think this is one of those situations where even if like Saya Ida and Koguma were both on the opposing team, I would be really tempted to watch this for that God's Eye team alone. It is fantastic. But thankfully, we only have to deal with Koguma in that. But then our main event today, which is the fourth match on this show, is a triple threat between Suzu Suzuki, Lady C, and Azusa Inaba. Just stoked about all of these, honestly. John, I am at 14 minutes, 20 seconds, and if you are ready to go, I can count us down and we can start this thing.
Can count us down, brother.
3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. All right, we are
Yeah,
set.
I'll tell you this undercard looked absolutely incredible. I am really excited for all of these matches today.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you, to see more of the rookies, Furusawa and Maishima here, who's going to be opening our reactions, uh, they are some of my favorite parts of the startup product right now. Is just watching them grow and develop.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a fun one. I'm also very pleased that we're even here today. Because I was concerned that June 8th being only a singular Stardom show, usually the odds are high that we're like, oh, do you just want to skip and wait till next week? It feels nice to like knock this out and
Yeah.
kind of have a completely clean slate before next week, because I know Gold is coming probably next Tuesday.
Yes.
And there's quite a bit of Gold to get through. So yeah, this
And
is nice.
there are only going to be 2 more Stardom shows that happen between now and next Thursday. So at the very most, we'll go live, but it's not going to be a longer show, I would imagine.
Exactly, yeah. And Yuna Mizumori, who has been so impressive, with her high speed capability synthesized with her power offense.
Yeah.
I'm still wanting to see her challenge Meisera. I've been saying that. I feel like I've been saying that for a month. That, I'd really like to see Yuna be the number one contender,
Yeah.
especially because unfortunately Momo Kogo, it just doesn't look like she is going to be the high speed champion. And I genuinely, sincerely feel for Momo Kogo there. I mean, I don't know what the woman has to do. I think she's one of the best ones in that division. But May Serra just has a vice grip, and the title defenses are getting more and more, irregular. Like, when is she going to have her next defense? And I would like to see it be against Yuna and see what happens. And there you see Yuna doing a little pose there.
I will say, I just checked in, and the 524 Monty Gold pay per view is up. So that is now something that we could do anytime. We are going to have to go through the card and pick out what matches we want to do because I also know we're not going to want to do all the matches on that show, but we are going to want to do a lot of them for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll have to figure out a date, a time, and what our card's going to look like because we have quite a few Monty Gold shows to catch up on now because of how far behind that show not going up for a while put us.
Yes.
There's the bell already. Wow.
Hell,
Okay, Maishima with the dropkick right out the gate. Oh, goes for an arm drag, but Mizumori does not go with.
Mizumori did not sacrifice her power when she slimmed down after the Cosmic Angel's body shaming.
Yeah.
Vertical leap there by Maishima. There's the arm drag. Head scissors. I'm telling you, Mishima is going to be a player in this high-speed division.
I agree.
Oh, I think Yuna's impressed already. She's like, all right, I'm going to have fun with you today. Another drop kick, but Yuna Mizumori just absorbing it here. Oh, they both went for drop kicks, and I feel like Yuna's might have connected. Yeah, it does seem like it caught, grazed Mishima's midsection. Kick right to the back. Another kick there as Yuna just picking her apart here.
Yuna is basically like pandering almost like to her Cosmic Angels teammates. She was like pointing over at Kurara and Sakura and being like, "Hey guys, look at me." Lots of forearms from Mishima. Oh, but
Forearm
there's
there.
the kick from Mizumori. Cole and the shoulder block from Mizumori. This is still a
Mizumori feeling
rookie.
it.
As much of a sort of like high speed prodigy as Mishima does seem to be, she is still a rookie, and we've got to keep that in mind when she's going against someone like Yuna, who is a pretty well established vet at this point. And another,
And not to mention, yeah, Yuna's just going to always be anomalous,
yeah,
an anomaly in this division, again, because of the power game
I was going
and
to bring
stuff
that up.
like that.
Yeah, because it's like she is one of the very few women in the company that can keep up with the high speed wrestlers while sustaining a significant power advantage over them.
The weakest comparison that I could make, because I feel like it's apt, but it's not like too apt. Would be like when the X division got Samoa Joe. A guy
Right.
that can move with that speed, but I
Yeah.
mean was of such size.
And
It was a
power.
game changer.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
He was this big guy that could manhandle all of the smaller guys in the X division without being so significantly outsped that he couldn't keep up with them.
I mean, yeah, Joe. I'll never forget seeing that man debut, man. I'd never seen anybody like that. He's a killer. And I wouldn't say Una Mizumori is necessarily a killer, but I mean that Polish hammer will certainly drive the wind out of Mishima.
I
And a
love that
leg
she
drop there.
spun her around the way she did to disorient her before throwing the Polish hammer. And now she's doing
There it is.
Unagi style leg drops.
Yes, indeed, and kick out there. Oh no, Mishima moved out of the way.
Good
Great
for Emma.
awareness.
Oh, and here comes Arana. Got it. Very, very nice.
Nicely done.
You can tell Emma is definitely at least somewhat inspired by Lucha Libre, which is not really something I could say about Yuna. Like Yuna is good at like keeping up with the high speed stuff, but it's very strictly like a Japanese high speed style. But Mishima is definitely capable of that too. But it definitely does show that she is taking after some Lucha Libre styles as well,
Yes.
because it's not just the running the ropes a lot and doing a lot of pin, combinations and stuff, which is more like Japanese high speed style. But she tripped on the top rope. That's unfortunate.
Yuna's gonna capitalize immediately. I mean, again, that
Rightfully
veteran
so.
instinct.
Yeah, definitely. She's got that killer instinct.
I mean, when your enemy's making a mistake, don't talk. And that's the thing. Like,
Yep.
you ain't gonna help Mishima
Just let it
out. She's not
happen,
gonna wait for her to get
baby.
up. Exactly. Not gonna help her up. Any of that. She's just gonna capitalize. There's the crab.
And yeah, that's the big thing about Yuna is that she didn't just let Maishima make the mistake. She capitalized on it, like you said.
Exactly.
It's not just
Exactly.
about letting your opponent fuck up. It's also about when they fuck up, being able to punish them for it.
Yes.
Maishima is very close to the ropes though, and she gets a hook over it. Nice, good job by Maishima.
Yes.
And now Mizumori's going to pick her up. I'm curious what Mizumori's thoughts are here. Just a scoop slam, maybe. Oh, but the reversal,
And
very small package by
nice
Maishima.
cradle.
Yeah, that was sick. Maishima now going to roll her up again. Nope.
Two. Kick out.
I do think that Japanese high speed style. Oh, that was a really cool move. Whoa, she's got her rolled up. Oh, but no reversal by Yuna. Two. No. Oh man, we're going back and forth now. This is that high speed stuff that I was referring to earlier, which I was about to say. I do think that the Japanese high speed style is influenced by lucha libre, but it kind of picks and chooses what it takes from it. And you don't really see Hurricane Ranas all that often in Japanese high speed style. Oh,
Oh
there's a
no, you don't.
Superwoman
That's a
pin.
great.
That's it.
That's it.
Loved that
Fun
match.
match.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the slip on the top rope was unfortunate, but that didn't take away from the match at all because of how smoothly it was integrated into the match. Plus,
Exactly, and that's one. Yeah.
well, I was going to
What were
say,
we gonna say?
plus it's fitting that the rookie of all people would be the one to make that kind of mistake. That's a rookie mistake, you know?
Absolutely. No, that is one strength I think Stardom hasn't lost. I think it's retained it even with all the changes is that, the veterans especially, they know how to respond to situations like that. We're not going to
Yep.
redo the spot. We're going to integrate it as is, and then we're going to find a new organic place, to put it in after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was
think
a fun match. I really
we've
enjoyed that.
seen so many women in Stardom do that, where someone botches, and rather than okay, well, I'm going to punch my opponent to make it look like I'm damaging them enough to make them slow down until I do this move again, and then I'm going to do this move again. Like in Stardom,
Exactly.
if they botch, they're like, you know what, fuck it, let's just keep the match going, and we'll come back to that spot later when it makes more sense to.
Exactly.
I can't tell you how many
I am
times
at
I've seen.
3505.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've seen Azumi or Mayu do something along those lines because it's like they're just pros, man. They're just pros.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right,
So,
what was the timestamp again that we're doing?
3505.
Damn, we're skipping like 10 minutes.
Yeah, man, we're saving time.
That's crazy. That's amazing, honestly.
Amazing.
3, 2, 1, go.
Not as amazing as your face, though. As here we go.
Not as amazing as your face.
Oh my god.
Oh my, I know, it's crazy. Your face is just perfect.
Blushing over here.
Rightfully so.
Oh man, so Kurogane versus
Kurogen.
Rion. You know what, man? Actually think I'm gonna go with Kurogane here. What do you think?
I'm pulling for both. I like them both a lot, but I do think Rihanna's going to win.
Interesting, interesting. Well, let's see who prevails.
Not as interesting as you and your personality and your existence.
Oh my god. Let's get to know each other. How are
I think we know each
you?
other pretty fucking well, pal.
Yeah, dude, I would fucking hope so, honestly. Huh. You catch me doing like some secret hobby and you're like, how long have you been into this? Oh, my whole life. And you're just telling me now. I thought you didn't even tell me. I had to find out on my own. What the hell?
That does sound like something that would happen with us for sure.
It does. It does. God, I have problems, but Kurogane. I'll tell you, somebody who might really have a problem is Rian, because Kurogane is running with Suzu Suzuki and her faction.
Mi vida loca.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And you know what? It fits Kurogane, because I'll tell you, this woman, what I love about her, and really what I loved about her match recently with Debbie Keitel at New Blood.
That was fun.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. I really again, much like Ali and TNA, I need to look into more Debbie Keitel content because like she I'm like, man, now that I can watch like Lyra pretty much every week on WWE, I can really focus more on Keitel and I don't know, maybe I was unfair because I feel like I always liked Lyra,
Yeah.
but I feel like Debbie maybe I gave the short shrift to, and I feel like that was unfair probably because yeah, I really really enjoyed her in New Blood. But anyway, I just yeah, I mean, Kurogane will punch you in the mouth, and I love that. I love that she's really got that smash mouth style. She may not be like overly technical like Regal, but I mean Regal and Finley and those types. I mean they were vicious, vicious brawlers, and that's really how I see Kurogane. Like she will fight you.
Onegaishimasu.
Take your fireman's carry, and I'll raise you a face gouge. Bell.
Good call on the bell, bud.
Great call on your face by nature. Thanks, nature, for
Wow.
making something so beautiful.
You're
Appreciate you.
you're giving me a lot of credit, and I appreciate that, but you're not giving yourself enough credit, and I don't appreciate that.
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll work on it. Maybe. And
Can
right
we
now, these two
please?
women,
I think we should.
these two women are going to work on each other with some real grabs. And look at Kurogene's follow through, brother. You saw Rion very early tried to gain an edge, but Kurogane able to keep up with her. Now she's going to pick the arm, maybe even. See, I didn't know she was even thinking of Kimura this early.
Dude, let's not sell Rion short. She might be small, but she's a little killer.
Gee, I mean, dude, you're right. Because you know what? I have talked about Kurogane enough. I'm glad you shifted the conversation to Rion because there's an explosiveness to Rion that I think makes her really dangerous, and you really shouldn't sleep on her. Because I'll tell you, that modified kind of roll up that she does,
Yeah.
that could catch you out of nowhere for a 3 count. You know, Kurogane's got to be careful.
Yeah, I was going to say something that makes her explosiveness even more dangerous is how sneaky it is. Because it's not something that you really expect from her, but then it just kind of comes out of nowhere and catches you by surprise, you know?
Makes me want to give her the nickname the Silent Detonator, Rion, because she's explosive, but conspicuously so. Actually, no, inconspicuously so. Yeah, arm drag there
All
by
right.
Kurogane.
Yeah, Rion got one, too, and then a drop kick. Nice.
And look, man, we're seeing Stardom going through new growing pains. I mean, they've had an exodus of a lot of star power, but I think that puts a lot of pressure on the Yagamis, the Kuroganes, the Rions, the Maishimas, the Furusawas, like this whole generation. Who is going to
Oh,
step up?
speaking of Yagami, since you brought her up, she's facing Sari in a one-on-one match on this show.
Yeah, which we skipped on because, I mean, if I'm just being truthful, I don't really care for Yagami, but I mean, that's a huge test for her. That is a huge, huge test for her. And I think Stardom is asking again, who is going to step up? Who is going to be the face of
Oh
this new
my
era? I mean,
god, these
obviously,
fucking
oh,
strikes by
that's
Kurogane.
what I mean about beating you up. Look at those forearms to Rion, and
Oh, and then
now
the drop kick to the head.
what a kick.
You know, it's interesting because she looks literally nothing like her, but Kurogane low-key gives like really aggressive Hazuki vibes.
You know what? I could see why you say that. And look at this crossface. Speaking of Azuki,
Yeah, really, you're not kidding. She does that too. That's true. I'm wondering if maybe this is like a sign, like a visual plea to maybe hint that maybe Hazuki will be joining Mi Vida Loca sooner than later.
if Suzu is able to secure Hazuki, I honestly think they become the most dangerous faction in Stardom because that's the thing. Hazuki may have been baby face, and I don't think necessarily she's given up on that, but she's always loved kicking you in the damn mouth. And like Suzu's faction having that when they are a bunch of brawlers and dare I say even have a little bit of hooligan energy to them, it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Uh, Currently, other than Suzu and Kurogane, the only other members of Mi Vida Loca are not even full-time Stardom roster members. It's Itsuki Aoki and Rina Yamashita. So, I mean, it's nice that they have these killers that can show up when they can show up, but they don't show up on every show. So it would be nice for Suzu to have more of a full-time faction mate who isn't a rookie, you know?
First of all, I completely agree with you, and second of all, I think again this is indicative of the tectonic shift that Stardom has undergone lately.
I will
Like even
say,
factions, yeah, like
given how
oh yeah,
overtly attached at the hip they are, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't even just Hazuki joining, if it was both members of FWC.
yeah. I again, I agree with you completely. I feel like right now the most well-defined. I guess there are more well-defined factions than I'm giving credit for because I would say Hate is very well-defined. Neo Genesis is still very well-defined despite the departure of Suzu. And God's Eye, but I mean, Stars desperately needs to reintegrate its identity. You know, Hanan
I'm
needs to
curious what you mean though when you say well defined. Like what is well defined in
Well,
this
just like,
context?
like, I think La Vida Loca is still kind of like finding itself, even though I think they do have a strong core, with Suzu as leader, because I assume, she is the leader. But I think I'm just talking about stars. Like, what is Hanan's stars going to be, right? I think it's in a weird place. We've been saying that it would be smart if she got
Okay.
Furusawa. We'll
So
see if that even
you mean in
happens.
a very literal context of like having an identity even.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Nice. Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
think more factions do than I originally would have given credit. I think I was about to be a bit hyperbolic with my statement, admittedly, but even scaling it down, I think Suzu. It'll be interesting to see what the final version of her faction is, what the final, consecrated identity is going to be.
Yeah.
And then same with Hanan Stars. Like that's the more intriguing
Well,
question to me. Yeah.
I think you can
Like,
extend it too to EXV, which might as well not even exist right now, given that Mina left and Micah's on IR.
you know what? That's an excellent point.
I've
That
said
is
this
an
before, and
excellent.
I'll say it again. How can you have an EXV, an Empress Nexus Venus, without an Empress or a Venus?
Exactly. I guess that all that's left is a nexus, which implies the youth. And you gotta wonder, because look,
Oh
you and I
God,
have
the
watched
faction
Stardom
just
long.
becomes the Nexus, and it's just a shout out to the WWE faction of NXT rookies.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my,
But I mean, bro,
Hanako
you and
leader
I have
maybe?
watched. Well, I was even gonna say, bro, you and I have watched Stardom long enough. How much do you want to bet that Hanako occupies the power vacuum? And then when Micah comes back, Hanako just doesn't recede into the background. I could see a power struggle between Hanako and Micah,
They're
high cup
partners
mate
though.
teammates.
They could be the
Yeah,
new co-leaders of the faction, like Micah and Mina were.
hopefully Hanako would accept that. I don't know, man. Ego's a funny thing. As Rogan gets to the ropes. And now Rion going to the top rope. Yeah, Hanan has got so many big questions to answer though about stars. Cross body. Kick out. What a kick.
Oh, Kroganite. Beautiful single underhook suplex there. Is there a
Kurogane
proper
now
name for
collapsing.
that? Is there a name for the single underhook suplex like that?
No, I just think I always called it a single arm underhook suplex. Yeah. I don't know if there's like a more succinct nomenclature.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if there is. Maybe we could give it a name.
Maybe.
What's an animal with only
We've,
one arm? Is there one? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'm Googling. Animal with only one arm. Nope. Ain't a thing.
I love the way you said that, Pop. Right on
Nice.
their forearm.
Damn. They are killing each other here. Jesus.
Yes.
Damn. Oh my God, Kurogane.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Kurogane
Fucking pounding.
really going in.
She's got that aggression. She learned that from Suzu. Oh,
Absolutely,
she
no doubt
whiffed.
about it.
The snug roll up. Kick out. Oh, Rion with a small package. Two. Kick out. She caught the
Uh,
arm. Oh, Kurogane. Big forearm. Jesus. I love how emphasized Kurogane's strikes are. It's awesome.
yeah. Oh, Kurogane letting out a scream here.
Oh, that's a big forearm from Rion that shook Kurogane.
Yes, staggered her.
Stunner. Rion with the stunner.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
What is
Holy,
she
that's
doing here?
it. She's
Oh,
going to
that
bridge
is
it and
it. Wow,
everything. It's
what a pin.
over.
What a pin that was. All right, Rion.
That was
Holy
beautiful.
crap.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Jesus. Rion's like, oh, you bet against me? Fuck you.
Dude, it's so funny that I mentioned Kurogane reminding me of Hazuki earlier when she got like aggressive era Hazuki, like 2022 5-star Grand Prix Hazuki. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Because someone else that I often say reminds me of Hazuki is Kizuna Tanaka, and in this match, Rion reminded me of Kizuna Tanaka.
Yes. That was crazy, dude. What the hell?
Hazuki's family tree ever expanding.
Yes, abso-fucking-lutely.
Her daughter, Kizuna Tanaka. Her stepdaughter, Akira Kurogane. Her granddaughter,
Y yes.
her stepsister that she never liked in the first place, but she trained her anyway, Momo Kogo.
Yes.
Oh, here's Hina. Oh, is Hina gonna be going against Rion?
Oh, that'd be an interesting title defense.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be fun. Do you remember who Hina beat to win the title? Was it Amasaki?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Well, that's cool. We can still skip though. We don't have to wait. What's our next timestamp?
56 minutes and 5 seconds.
Damn, we're saving another like 6 minutes doing that. That's awesome.
So glad I found these timestamps.
I am too. You're the best. Thank you so much.
God, you're the best.
You
Jeez.
said 56:05, right?
That is correct, yes.
All right, I'm ready. Three, two, one, go.
Yeah, I'm actually, because I know we're gonna have to discuss this after. I'm now able to preview this full pay-per-view card, and man, there's a lot of good stuff on here.
Oh yeah, going back to Marigold, you mean?
I'm seeing, bro. For me personally, yeah, going back to Mother Gold, I'm seeing 5 matches that I'm like that could probably be our pay-per-view card. Because the first 2 matches, I'd be okay with skipping, and obviously we're not doing Nane's like farewell
I
match.
have to say,
Fuck Nane.
I do want to find a way to watch Shino. I don't know if I'm cool with skipping her match with Sakurai, but Shino is a very interesting rookie to me. I think our best bet is on the May 31st show. Shino teamed with Seri to take on the other two rookies, Nagisa and Ryoko.
I'm absolutely cool with doing that.
All right,
1000%.
cool.
Yeah, I just thought we'd skip this one because I know you and I aren't fond of Sakurai at all.
What
So
oh yeah, God. Yeah, that's a shame. I really another name that I don't think we've watched at all that I really like to check out is Erina Yamanaka because she's new and from what I've heard, she's actually pretty fucking good despite being a little on the older side.
interesting. We'll find a way to check her out. I
She
just thought that
is
it,
she's
yeah,
going on 40. She's like Momo Kogo but in Marigold basically.
yeah,
So,
yeah. From match 3 to like match 7 was where I was really interested. But
right.
that's just me. So that would come out to
So
5
Chika
matches.
and Minami versus Kizuna and Koki you want to do? That's cool with me. I mean, yeah, Team Marigold versus Team Marvelous, we're always going to be into that, especially when Maria is around. And it'd be our first time getting to see Senka Akatsuki, and I'm looking forward to seeing her. She seems really good.
Nice, nice.
She's a rookie for Marvelous, but she's like a super rookie from what I understand. And then yeah, we're
Yes.
definitely doing the next three: Takumi and Seri, Victoria, Yuzuki, and Mayu, and then Utami Mirai. Those are like locks. So yeah, that's cool. We can do all five of those.
We should even try and squeeze this in tomorrow at 5 if that would be enough
I
time to
am going
do
to be out
5 matches
tomorrow.
on paper.
Tomorrow's not really an option, but maybe
Oh,
Saturday.
okay, you're gonna be
Actually,
out tomorrow.
I might even be out Saturday too. So I do think that Tuesday will just be our best bet.
Okay, yeah, and you know Saturday's my family day anyway. I wouldn't have been
Right.
comfortable sacrificing that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday. But yeah, for 5 matches, yeah, we can. I think 5 should hopefully work.
Yeah. And then
And
we've got
there's-
three shows after that that we got to catch up on, plus whatever happens between now and then.
Right, we can do it.
I
I'm
mean,
not too
thankfully,
worried.
none of these shows are like stacked by any means, so we can piecemeal together some fun cards
Yeah, we were gonna have Dom's 12-hour request on
on
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe next Friday
I
for
mean,
the other
maybe
show.
even
Again,
next Thursday, since my Thursday afternoons are cleared up pretty well.
yeah, and I can't imagine Stardom would be that overwhelming. We should definitely get
Well,
some
no, I
Marty
was
Gold in
thinking
there, I
like
think.
maybe like next Thursday, like 4 or 5 before Stardom, and then we do Stardom at our regular time.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let's cross that bridge when we come to it before we settle on an actual time.
Sure. Yeah, that's
Um,
fine.
yeah. But I'm liking the discussion happening because really, bro, I gotta tell you, we've been doing this so long. I'm not even really sweating it. I used to sweat like when we seem to have a lot of volume, but now because we're doing the whole select match model,
Yeah.
it's made me a lot more tranquilo about this shit. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
for sure.
it's whatever.
Dude, listen to this fucking match though.
Yeah.
It is on the oh wait, what show is this? June 5th, the June 5th show. Uh, there. Oh shit! No, you know what? I shouldn't say that because there's a spoiler in there. Never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
It's because it's a championship match. But the championship is one of the titles being defended on the 524 show. So
Ah, okay.
I don't want to give anything away as far as who wins title matches. So I'm going to just keep it to myself. But there is a really fun championship match happening on the June 5th show that I am excited for. And I'll just keep
Nice.
my mouth shut from that point. Now look at this fucking superstar team right here. Kashima Hina, Inaba Kotatsu. Fantastic.
Nice. If I didn't know any better, I would say they used your face as the template because that is absolutely epic.
If I didn't know any
Holy.
better, if Kotatsu sticks around and we get to see her more and more and more, and she's not like so like sparse that she's gonna be in a Fave 5 real quick because I fucking love her. She's awesome.
Yes.
And there is Tomoka Inaba with that JTO championship that she has.
Nice.
JTO, JTO. JTO is another promotion I wouldn't mind checking out actually because we know that Tomoka and Azusa and Kotatsu's from Glee. That's right, but both of the Inaba sisters and Aoi got their start in JTO, and that's like high quality shit right there.
Yes.
Damn, it's getting dark already. Fuck.
It is, friend. Dude, I hate that I got to bed like in the morning. So like when I say so late, like into the morning, because today would have been an amazing hiking day and I wasted it. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that you're getting nice like hikeable weather, but it is way too hot for that shit right now for me. We are closing in on 90 already.
That is really, really horrifying.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. High today was 88.
Jesus.
Yeah. And tomorrow it's much nicer. It's a nice cool 79, which that to me is hiking weather. Like anything in the 70s up to like no more than like maybe like 82 I would say is my cap.
Yeah.
And then I would say all the way down to like 55 even is hiking weather to me. I would absolutely hike in
Now,
55-degree weather. I love that shit. Give me nice cool weather. I'm actually more open to doing outside activities when it's a little bit cooler out because I'm not going to sweat my fucking balls off.
yes. Yes.
Wow, Kashima and Hina are arguing over who Irish whips whom.
Well,
Tomoka just
Kashima is gonna
attacked
get Irish
Kashima.
whipped.
Is she just afraid of the bear?
Oh my god. Koguma this
Tomoka's
up.
not
Yeah.
afraid.
Yeah, kick the shit out of her.
Triple drop kicks
Fucking
incoming. Yep.
there we go.
Bully the bully. Bully the bear.
I'm here for it. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh man. Koguma, nobody likes you. Fuck off. Yeah,
That's
thank
so
you,
true.
Kyoka. It's funny because I say nobody likes you, and yet the person who matters most that likes her is her tag partner, Hazuki.
Yes. Husky, why do you tolerate and enable this behavior?
I mean,
Jesus.
if you believe Hanan, Hazuki doesn't just enable it, she's part of it.
Very disappointed in you, Husky.
Yeah. Look at Kyoka putting up a fight so as to not let Koguma get her in the bear pose. I love it. She's
Yes.
got her arm.
Yes.
She's got her arm. She's doing a submission to
Yes.
Koguma from under her.
Hyperextend
Koguma's
that
doing
arm.
a
Oh, she's giving her a
noogie.
noogie.
What the hell?
What is this, grade school? Jesus.
I mean, we know Koguma's a bully. That's just real.
Yes.
Well, she got her in the bear pose anyway. Now she's going to do the fists to make it look like an actual bear with the ears.
Christian, why does this happen to
Tomoka
us?
prevented it. I am loving this. Oh man, give me Tomoka versus Hazuki one-on-one, please. That's a match I would love to watch.
Tomoka, I know we've been giving a lot of love to your sister, and deservedly so, but let's not forget, we still love you, Tomoka.
Hell yeah, we
Very
do.
much. Wait, what are you? Oh, God, I hate Koguma.
She's doing
Oh
bear
my God.
shit.
I've got Furusawa finally.
Yeah, Tomoka and Hazuki have never had a singles match with each other before. I won it during the 5-star this year.
Yeah, it better happen.
I'd prefer it in the 5-star than the Cinderella anyway. But
Exactly.
there's a longer time limit. And you
Look at
can't
that
win
takedown.
both.
Oh my! Look at this.
Dude,
Two.
Kikyo Furusawa is the real fucking deal.
Yes.
That hiccup was really annoying.
Oh, and Kotatsu. Oh, what a kick there! Right to the knee, I think.
Dude,
Nice kick
you
there.
want to talk about some educated fucking feet. Kyoka Kotatsu, baby. I think
Just
Kyoka
Furusawa.
feels like a spiritual successor to Arisa Hoshiki.
You know what? I see your vision. I see it.
They even
That's
both
hard.
have shoot fighting backgrounds. It's perfect.
Yes. God, I hope Arisa's happy right now. She's so wonderful.
Oh my god, why is Kashima being such a coward right now?
Yeah. Well, that's the Kashima way.
I feel like the volume has been turned up to 12 though.
Yes. You're not wrong. Oh, cover. Kick out.
Like I can get being scared of scary people. I can even get playing along and being afraid of Koguma in the bear outfit and just pretending that she's a real bear. But to pretend that you're scared of the rookie? Really, Kashima?
Kashima, it's time you stop being goldfish poop.
It's time that you became a goldfish and poop something else out yourself.
Oh, ooh. Nice. And Hina, the future of Stardom champion. Can you imagine if Furusawa pinned Hina here? I'd pop so fucking hard.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. Furusawa is definitely the most exciting Stardom rookie to me right now. And like I said during our 5v5s, Furusawa to me is Stardom's best hope at the Rookie of the Year 2025 because currently that is being run away with by Mari Gold with Seri Yamaoka.
Who's going to be facing Takumi Iroha on the pay-per-view?
Yeah, on the
Jesus.
May 25th pay-per-view that we're finally going to be able to react to next Tuesday.
Yes.
It's fucking
Furusawa going to
3-week
try
old
and...
show.
Yes. But I'll tell you, she could upset Hina here, get a pin, and get in that title hunt.
Huge forearm there
Oh
by Hina.
my God.
Also,
Hina's
props
like,
to Kikyo for the bump.
yeah, definitely. Hina was just like, I'm sorry, what about an upset? And I'm like, yeah, I wasn't familiar with the game.
Look
I'm
at the
sorry.
drop kick by
Jeez.
Kikyo.
That was beautiful form, and she goes down.
Now Kikyo's back on offense, so we can be like, yeah, let's get this upset.
But now she tagged in Koguma, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Koguma is like way higher power level than Hina, even if Hina's a champion.
True.
Oh my god! Fucking flattened her, Jesus.
Yeah, Kashima, go after her.
Yeah, kick her and then run away like a coward.
Everything's better when we
Koguma
work
pulled Hina and
together.
Kashima into each other. Yuria with a nice drop kick to each one foot for each.
And then the high... Wow, come on, Yuria.
Oh, double fucking codebreaker by Hazuki. We love her.
We do. She's so undeniably good. Fuck.
Is Hazuki the
And
AJ Styles of Joshi?
oh god. Oh god, she is.
You know what? I don't even know if we can say that because AJ Styles won major championships everywhere he went, and Hazuki never has.
Yeah.
Although she is the Spark Joshi World Champion. That's one thing at least.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe it's specifically Stardom holding her back. Like if she went anywhere else, so that's more like AJ Styles because TNA held him back. Holy shit, my mind just blew.
always a funny feeling of blowing your own mind.
Dude, it really is. I don't know how that happened, but it did.
Judo throw there by Hina. Again, another
Jesus!
judo throw there on Hazuki.
That throw to Hazuki was nasty. Oh, and now we get Tomoka
Oh,
in. Tomoka
oh
also quite
yes.
nasty in a good way.
Tomoka and Hazuki. What a kick
Pump!
to the side of the
The
head.
pump face wash, can I just say?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Hazuki's ready for it.
I really want Hazuki to be in the 5-star this year, and I only say that because she wasn't even in the Cinderella.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my god, these forearms. Jesus. Holy fuck, Tomoka, go! Yo!
Okay.
Hell yeah, Tomoka!
Tomoka showing whose yard this is.
When's
Holy
Tomoka gonna be
shit.
in the white belt conversation? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, not soon enough. They are really, this reign with Kid is really pissing
Oh
me
my
off.
god, the splash from Koguma. Shotgun
Drop
missile
kick.
drop kick there from Hazuki. And now another cross body. Oh my god, from Koguma. Hazuki with a senton.
Nice
She goes for the
senton there.
pin though. There's no way.
Yeah, put some respect on Tomoka's name. It's going to take more than that to beat her.
Put some fucking respect on a name.
God damn, yeah, put these two, yeah, like you said, put them in the 5-star in a match together. Suplex. Oh, Furusawa back in, yes.
She's got a drop
Oh,
kick.
she's measured.
Beautiful. Coming off the ropes. Another drop kick. Tomoka's things. I think Tomoka's starting to slowly recover a little bit because she's just kind of stumbling around. But oh, here comes Tomoka. No, that was a drop kick
No,
to the knee. Furusawa's fucking crazy, dude. The ankle lock
yeah.
transition was incredible.
But you know what? Tomoka also does ankle locks. So I think,
Yes,
yeah.
she does. Oh, give me these two in a singles match, baby. Come on.
Can Furusawa counter? Or is she going to have to settle for getting to the ropes?
I think she's going for the ropes. Can we do a fucking UWF rules match between these two? Or maybe Furusawa and Kyoka?
Yeah, let me see it. Let me fucking see it. Absolutely.
We need a fucking UWF rules tournament.
Yes.
Fucking round robin. Oh my god, dude! Furusawa's insane! Into the knee bar!
Oh, and now Tomoka back on the defensive.
Jesus. In a match also involving Kyoka Kotatsu and Tomoka Inaba, I did not expect to pop the most for Furusawa.
Yes.
And Hazuki, fuck, she's in this too, but god damn.
Furusawa now shaking her leg out from the ankle lock earlier.
Dude, the fucking victory wheel transition into the knee bar was insane.
Yes. Kick to the back there by Hazuki, but Hazuki hurt herself. She hurt her own shit.
Oh yeah, Kashima.
Why is Kashima so me right now? Fuck.
Yes,
Okay,
Furusawa.
So I was like, fuck you.
I love it, dude. She's awesome.
Oh, what's Tomoka thinking here?
I had
No.
Furusawa in my Fave 5, and I'm starting to immediately, literally just a couple days later, think maybe I didn't have her high enough.
Yeah, really. Big forearms here.
Tomoka,
though,
with the big one, yeah. That's the vet advantage right there.
It is. Jesus. Tomoka measuring.
She fucking rolled. FWC with double drop kicks on Tomoka. They caught Kashima. Oh, but Hina kicked Kashima into a crossbody. Yuria misses the kick and gets kicked by Kotatsu.
Yes.
Oh, and now we're back down to Furusawa and Inaba. Oh, what a poot! What a pump kick! Damn, Tomoka. Oh, is it 2 count, though? Another 2 count.
Oh, Tomoka just did the throat slit saying, this is done.
It's over.
I'm packing her up. I'm packing her the fuck up.
No, you're not.
No!
Furusawa reverses into a roll-up. That was actually close. But Tomoka kept it in.
Oh, my God.
And she grapevine immediately the tap.
Oh, that's an immediate tap. You know what? I respect Furusawa for the immediate tap. Too many people are marks on
Oh,
themselves and they try
dude.
and like stand the hold. She really
I
sold that ankle lock.
I love Furusawa, and Inaba really just reignited my fandom for her here too. She's fantastic.
Dude, that ankle lock was nasty.
It was. She had her fucking knee bent sideways, and she was cranking her ankle. That was crazy.
He's like, I said it's fucking over. Like, so many times I watch wrestling, especially wrestling like this, and I'm like, God, I'm glad that's not me. Fuck.
Yeah. Holy shit. You know, it's funny because Yuria Hime has been wrestling for like maybe 5.5 months longer than Furusawa, and she has just been completely and utterly supplanted to me. Like, I like Yuria, she's cool, but I love Furusawa. She is insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, Furusawa is something special. And I like Maishima too. I'm waiting for Maishima to get like different competition though, just to really see if she's got more depth than
Yeah.
she's letting on.
See if she's
But
got the
Furusawa,
fucking juice, baby.
I am really hoping that Furusawa is going to be like Stardom's answer to a ZSJ or whatever, because she could be so much fun if she keeps up on the submission game, learning new holds.
Yes. Our
Like,
next
yeah,
timestamp is 119.50. We barely have any skipping to do at all this time. It's only like 3.5 minutes.
1950. Oh, wait, I overshot. All right. Hold on a second.
All right. This triple threat should be a lot of fun too.
Yes. All right, I'm just going to play to it. It's going to be a few seconds, but, we'll
No
get there.
problem, man. No problem at all. I'm ready for you when you get there.
Yeah, we're making great time, so I'm not like,
Yeah, we're gonna be out of here before 9, thankfully. And we didn't even go live until like 7:35, 7:40, something like that.
yes. All right, brother, I'm ready for what's going to be a really hard-hitting triple threat. Count us down, please.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you, good sirs. Here we go.
And thank you for your face.
Oh my God,
But
you are
also,
so welcome.
unironically, thank you for finding timestamps. It made it really easy and helpful.
You're so beautiful. You're worth all the effort in the world.
Oh,
As now here comes Azusa. I'll tell you, man, I just want to touch on one since they're happening what you said about Tomoka, like how it reignited your fandom. Cause same, cause like I never hated Tomoka, but I was kind of like, Azusa's really cool. I wonder if she's better than her sister. And then Tomoka did that fucking ankle lock, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
no,
forgot what your game was. I'm sorry.
they're both really fantastic, and Azusa being as good as she is at her age, I think is what makes it easier to forget how fucking good Tomoka is, because Tomoka is exceptional too.
Dude, Azusa, I mean, I try and be very careful with certain words, legend and words like that. Another word I try and be really careful with is prodigy,
Yep.
and Azusa just has prodigious energy.
Yeah.
There's like just no question. I mean, you saw she has 2 titles already, and she's what, fucking 17?
Yep.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Did she
Dude, the
turn
Inabas,
17 yet?
did she?
I don't know
We
if
need
she's
confirmation on that. What
17 or if
Lacey's
she's
coming out?
still 16. She is 17. Okay, she turned 17 though at the end of November. So like she's basically 17 and a half at this point.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, dude.
Bro, like the Inaba sisters just made a pact with each other, like, hey, let's take over pro wrestling and then meet up at the top of the mountain. And like, damn,
Lady
I'm still.
C. Oh, it's nice to see her again too. Fuck yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this because I know she's been in God's Eye for a while. She had Queen's Quest on her Titantron, so I don't know if that's like her
Oh
choice. Like, I never
wow.
want to forget Queen's Quest,
I
but
did not
like,
notice that. No.
damn, that hit me right in the fucking feels.
Oh yeah, I bet. Lady C is 30 years old.
Yes.
And at 177 and 72, she is the, I believe, second or third tallest woman. She is listed at 5'10", and
Yes.
her weight is listed at 158 and a half ish.
Bro, I know this might seem weird for me to say, but I really can't pick a clear winner here. I mean, it would seem straightforward that Lady C will eat the pin. And yeah,
Suzu, I think Suzu is the winner here.
and she is coming
She
out
is
now.
a
But
faction leader after all, you know.
She is a faction leader, but Azusa is just, I mean, being in hate, she's so opportunistic. She's deceptively technical, for people that kind of overlook her or underestimate her. But Lady C, even though I expect her to eat the pin, she's been finding herself more in terms of the power game. Her striking game with those boots has gotten more lethal lately. This is going to be a fun one. It really
There's
is.
Azus or Suzu.
Suzu.
We've got a lot of
You
Z's
know
in
what?
this match. Azusa and Suzu both. Suzuzusa.
You know what's so funny about Suzu right now? What's so terrifying is she's finally having fun because she's finally wrestling her way. She's not
Yeah.
having to worry about Neo Genesis, any of that stuff. She's doing pro wrestling as she believes pro wrestling should be, and that's horrifying for everyone else.
Suzu listed at, I believe it was 5'2", 132. It might have been 5'1". No, it was 5'2", 5'2", 132.
I
Here we
mean,
go.
Suzu,
We got the ref checking, making sure that nobody brought some extracurricular weapons to the ring. No one did. It is time to go. Bell.
yes, bell, yes, good call on the bell there.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Suzu enjoyed making May Seta bleed. She loves inflicting punishment.
We've got the full-blown adult former teacher with the size advantage on everyone. We've got the disaffected youth, and we've got the even more disaffected, not quite as young youth.
Lady C's never experienced this. I was expecting her to get double kicked in the gut, but instead they're just ignoring her, or Suzu and Azusa, and going after each other.
I think
And
that
Lady C even
Lady C
asking the
just
ref,
asked
like,
the ref if she has to engage. Like, do I have to? Can I just let them do this?
yeah.
I guess so.
Lady C, I think, is so wonderful. Lady
Damn.
C is very similar to Koga, Momo Koga. Well,
Azusa.
Momo Kogo, if I can English. Jesus. Yeah, Lady C
I
is
mean, to
very
be
similar
fair,
to
the,
Momo
the thing that
Kogo.
you're trying to English doesn't come from English. They're Japanese names.
Yeah. Lady C is very similar to Momo Kogo in the sense that I'm really rooting for both. And
Yeah.
I've definitely grown to root for Lady C like the last few months.
Yeah.
Um, and Azusa, nice kick there to Suzu.
I think that
Hair
uh
mare.
I think that this is a really interesting little like snapshot of Stardom right now because Lady C is in God's Eye, but like it doesn't really feel like it because God's Eye kind of feels a little like all over the place right now. Like there's no real cohesion in my mind with God's Eye. It's just kind of like shooty and kind of everyone doing their own thing other than that. Um, but then Suzu just founded her own faction. She is riding high, finally feeling like she can really be herself and let her hair down. But we've also got to keep in mind Suzu is young as hell. Like she's literally like 23 years old. She's super young. And then you've got Azusa, who is the youngest woman on the Stardom full-time roster at 17 years old. And also maybe the most technically skilled out of everyone in this match, which is insane.
Yes.
Look at Lady C
Oh,
with a shoulder block on Suzu. Very cool.
Lady C was like, "Hey Suzu, fuck you."
She
Suzu
really
was
caught
thinking
her like
drive-by.
that. I guess Suzu didn't
Yeah.
get the drive-by off. Yeah.
Yeah. Lady C's like, nobody needs to see your weak ass little apron drop kick. Look at that double abdominal stretch, and she got it. And Azusa having to drive the train, getting him to the ropes.
I feel like I smell burned popcorn. That's weird.
Oh god, that is an awful smell.
Dude, when I'm driving, there's a street. I shouldn't say there's a street. It's basically Main Street, but there's an area on Main Street down in the city that I go to, kind of not use, but like to actually do shit because I live out in Timbuktu. Um,
Yes.
there's this area though on Main Street that smells like burnt popcorn every now and then, and I've never been able to figure out where the source of it is. But it's like every time I go past this place, it's like a coin flip as to whether I will be assaulted in my olfactory area by this smell of burnt popcorn. And I'm always thankful when I'm not, but when I do get that, it's like, fuck, man. It's one of those things too where it's like it smells like it's coming from one direction, but then you go in a different direction and you can still smell it. It's like, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? I just hate it so much. It's the worst. Oh, knee bar,
Uh,
knee bar.
oh, Azusa with the knee bar.
Oh man, Azusa and Kikyo Furusawa. There's another dream match I'd love to see. I'm telling you, man, we need a UWF rules round robin tournament. We need Azusa, Tomoka, Kyoka, Hazuki in there. Suzu can be in there if she wants. Kikyo.
Yes.
Fucking, you know who would
And
be really interesting in a tournament like that? Exclusively because I don't know if she'd be able to hang, but if she could, it would be really cool to see. Starlight Kid.
yeah. Oh, Azusa with the eye poke.
Shuri would obviously be in it. Konami would be in it. It
Yes.
wouldn't have to just be all the younger girls. I'd love to see Momo Watanabe in something like that, but I get the feeling she wouldn't want to do it. So, you know,
God, Momo Watanabe. I can't wait to really care about her again.
I already do, but I'm rooting for you to get to as well.
Yeah, I don't even mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just I know as long as she's in hate,
Yeah,
like, you know.
yeah. I know. I get it. I didn't necessarily receive it in like as like a intending to be disrespectful kind of way either. I just figured you were more like, you know, you're just excited because you know how talented she is, and you just want her to be in a situation that you can care about her in.
Per usual with your fucking face, precisely.
Thank you.
And Lady C there, nice boot. And again, she's gotten a lot better with those boots, a lot more lethal.
Yeah,
Telling you.
her boots have definitely leveled up over the last few months.
Yes.
Boot and miss there from Lady C, but Suzu right behind her with a German attempt. Lady C escapes. Suzu going for the tequila shot. No. Lady C escapes again. Ducks the roundhouse. Lady C going for a slam. No. Suzu escapes. Suzu with the go behind, and there's the German on Lady C. That's crazy.
That was an impeccable German. Great form there.
Oh, but Lady C comes right back with the big boot. Nice.
What a boot that was. I'd cover her right there, but I mean, Suzu is stirring to be fair.
I feel like you just really want one of the tall Joshis to use a big boot as a finisher.
And I'm right.
There it is.
Oh, that's
Suzu pins Lady C
yeah.
with the tequila shot.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, there you go. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm right. So you know,
Do we know how tall Camille is? I want to say she's not as tall as Lady C.
I don't think she is. I'm guessing.
I am seeing that she's 5'8".
Okay, I was gonna say like 5'10", 5'11", so I would have been a bit off. But yeah,
Crazy
five
difference
eight.
though in weight between her and Lady C, because Lady C is listed at I think it was like 158. She's 5'10",
Yeah.
158. Camille is listed at 5'8", 117.
Oh wow,
Yeah. She's only 2 inches shorter, but she's like 40 pounds lighter. That's insane.
that is
I
insane.
would
You know what
never
else is in?
ever guess that looking at them independently. Like you would have to get them next to each other for you to be like, oh yeah, I see it now. Lady C's got the bigger thighs and stuff. Like I get it. I can see it when I really pay attention. But like just thinking about them independently, I'm like, yeah, they pretty much have a similar build. It's crazy.
Yes. You know what else is crazy? The fact that we're done already.
We
Thank you
are.
guys so much for joining us.
This was fun.
Be sure to yeah. It was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a like as you file out, subscribe, click the bell icon notification so you don't miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And we'll see you guys again Saturday at 10:30 for the weekend review. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about all the events from this week. Until then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.